Hello, Gemini. Welcome in or welcome back to Go with the Flow Tarot. During your pre-shuffle, I was shown the Queen of Wands, which tells me you are feeling very self-assured, not caring what other people think, potentially learning as you go. Overall, a really great energy to be in, Gemini. In the recent past, we have the Ace of Cups, which is typically viewed as an emotional offer. And I'm going to take it as such because we've got the Hanged Man in the present moment. So you're taking a time out to gain some perspective here, my dear Gemini. Ooh, and the Knight of Pentacles for the future. Okay. Looking pretty good here. So, what did I say? We had the Queen of Wands during the shuffle. All right. Learning as you go. I need more information, Gemini. Let's start off with the Ace of Cups. What do I need to know about Gemini's emotional offer? Or emotional fulfillment, or whatever that Ace of Cups means. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, the Hierophant. Maybe it was a relationship. Maybe an offer from a teacher, but I think more because the Hierophant is also blessing those two people in front of him, right? And with this Ace of Cups here, I would imagine you were offered a blessing in love, and you have to think about it. Any more from me on the Ace of Cups? Give that a little shuffle. The Ace of Cups and the Hierophant for Gemini in the recent past. Please and thank you, Spirit. What do I need to know about the Ace of Cups and the Hierophant for Gemini? Do I need to? Nope. I was going to say switch decks. Oh, interesting. Well, I would imagine the Hierophant is the guide in this Six of Swords, moving you on to calmer shores. After receiving an emotional offer or maybe some kind of emotional enlightenment. Mind you, no, because we have the Hanged Man in the present moment, so you're trying to gain enlightenment. Well, whatever this is, you decided to pack your bags and get the hell out of town and move on to calmer shores. You know what? No, just temporarily, just for one card for here. One more, please, for the Ace of Cups, Hierophant, Six of Swords in Gemini's recent past, Spirit. One more, please, and thank you, just because it's kind of a sloppy picture. I don't really get it yet. Ooh. Card of Quick Success, Eight of Wands, shooting your arrows of love at what you love. Okay. Well, all I need to know is that whatever you're moving on from is good news, that you're moving on from it. Hanged Man, please, Spirit. What kind of enlightenment does Gemini think you need to gain? Ooh. With that Hanged Man, Major Arcana comes out another Major Arcana, Judgment. Out with the old, in with the new, my dear. That is what you are learning about right now. That is the knowledge you're trying to gain hanging from the Tree of Wisdom. Anything else about Judgment and the Hanged Man, Spirit, for Gemini in the present moment? Thank you. What did I just say, Gemini? What did I say? Out with the old and in with the new. All right. Well, that is your focus right now for sure, because it's coming through spectacularly clearly on my end. Knight of Pentacles. You could be learning a new skill. You could be receiving a message about work, possibly, but I don't think so. Tell me more about that Knight of Pentacles, please, Spirit, for Gemini in the future position. Thank you. Six of Cups, card of nostalgia, nurturing your past, nurturing your inner child. Well, that's confusing because it's out with the old, in with the new, out with the old, in with the new. Nostalgia. Okay, well, let's see where this goes. Six of Cups, Knight of Pentacles for Gemini in, thank you, Temperance, Alchemy. Turning one thing from, you're alchemizing one thing to another. And what I very now strongly believe is that you are taking what you have learned from the past and you are transforming it and carrying it on into the future. Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Eight of Cups, rather, sorry. Walking away from what no longer serves you, out with the old and with the new. Okay. So you're taking what you've learned forward and you're turning it into something. What else do I need to know for Gemini Spirit in the future there? Temperance, Knight of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Is there anything else from this deck? Thank you. Oh, your ships are coming in, Gemini. Three of Wands. Your ships are coming in, you just can't see it yet. Yeah, okay. That's what that Knight of Pentacles is about. Your ships are coming in, Gemini. You made a wise choice in the past. You did. You're doing a really, really, really great job. I'm not going to switch decks. Excuse me. Is there anything else we need? Okay. Rest, relax, recover, and make a wish. Build up your stability, build up your four corners of your foundation, call on the four elements, and make a wish because you made a good choice. And out with the old, in with the new. Wish for that new. Get clear on what that new is for you, Gemini. And Four of Swords. No, that's not Gemini, that's Libra. Six of Swords, that's Aquarius. Okay. Is there anything else from this deck I need to know, Spirit, for Gemini? Anything? Thank you. Ha! Celebrate good times. Come on. Three of Cups, card of community and celebration. What are we doing here for Gemini? I mean, this reading is very clearly to... You know what? I'm going to take those. Because they're both fives. And they fell all together. So, Hierophant, Five of Wands. Fives and fives. Overcoming obstacles. Gaining wisdom or passing on wisdom. Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Wisdom to do with competition, conflict, debate. We've got the Hanged Man again. What is this Hanged Man about, Spirit? What? Thank you. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So, what I think is being told to you, Gemini, is to hold steady in your beliefs, what is really true to you, and you can't grab control of the Wheel of Fortune. That wheel is designed to steer you whichever direction you need to go on your life path. And it will take you there no matter what. But the thing with the wheel is that we can't take control of it. But instead of it letting us be jerked all the way to this side, because Spirit's like, hey, you're on the wrong path. Enough is enough. We're going this way. you can gently glide that wheel and guide that wheel. Is this about closing out a chapter? Because there's so much out with the old and with the new. Is this about a new beginning for a Gemini or about them closing out a chapter? Six of Cups. Another Six of Cups. But it's not about ending. Is it a new chapter that Gemini is starting with someone from their past? Someone more likely than not tied to their childhood, connected to their childhood in some way, shape, or form. Well, like I said, building a strong foundation is important right now, because now we have the marriage card out, the Four of Wands. Fours are all about stability, responsibility, foundation. Interesting. Maybe Gemini's sparking up a new romance with someone from the past. You were moving on to calmer shores with a guide. Okay, what else do I need to know, Spirit? About that Four of Wands, Six of Cups, Hangman. What do I need to know? Okay. Using your intuition, keeping the spark alive. Justice. Justice came out with the Knight of Wands. In that Hanged Man energy, you are very much going to need to rely on your higher state of consciousness. You're going to really need to tap into that and whatever sparks it. Okay. We got a lot of cards here, Gemini, and I think the more I pull, the more confused I'm going to get. I'm going to switch decks one more time. I'm just going to see what the tarot has to say. This message isn't ultra clear to me, so I'm going to leave it up to you, Gemini, to figure out what the what here. Hopefully you got whatever you needed out of this, but is there anything else from the tarot for Gemini for this reading? Anything important that I missed? Because this is muddy. I mean, it's clear, but it's muddy. It's just so conflicting, having out with the old and with the new, but like childhood, Six of Cups, Six of Cups, Six of Cups. You know what? I'm sure that whatever you needed to hear got lit up somewhere in here, because I'm not being given any more cards. For Gemini, is there Empress? Okay. Creation, motherly energy, nurturing energy, but more than anything, creation. Mind, body, spirit, transformation, embracing a very feminine, motherly, creative. It's also abundance. I mean, I think that might just be the message, is abundance. You've got abundance coming in because you've learned your lessons. Is that here? Is that all I am here to tell Gemini? Is to step into their feminine power and celebrate good times. Come on. Six of Pentacles. Giving and receiving equally. Balance. Okay, I don't know. I don't really know what this message was, so I'm just going to trust that you heard whatever you needed to hear out of this, Gemini. And you know what? If you didn't hear anything out of it, I apologize. Maybe the Sacred Creators Oracle from Chris Ann can help us out. A Sacred Creators Oracle. You know what? I'm going to at least do this for you, Gemini, because I don't know what the message was. But everything came out clear. I just don't know why I'm here. So that's okay. It must be for you to discern. Are we going to give Gemini anything else today, Spirit? Oh, thank you. Ooh. Number 22, raw intention. Okay. Well, that sounds like it could be helpful. I turned to 44. 22, raw intention. Essential meanings. Intention brought to life, willpower, savage love, divine intervention, powerful inspiration, channeling messages from source. Self-care message. Holding on to the details too tightly, not allowing source to intervene, missed opportunities, getting stuck in your story, unchecked emotion that is sabotaging your efforts. Intention can be raw or it can be refined. Refined intention gets polished and perfected and turned into marketing, a resume, a vision board. It's always tinted by layers of our own perception. Raw intention is wilder than that. It's pure, unrefined, and authentic. It's the mother who lifts the car with her bare hands to save her child because raw power does not ask questions. It just does. And so it is. By virtue of simply being human, you have this wild and natural magic inside of you. You may be spending too much time filtering your raw power as a way to fit in or as a way to be who others want you to be. Unleash your pure intention and you will radiate so much innate magic that you'll move mountains. Allow spontaneity and divine love to guide you, and pay attention to whim, desire, inclination, and impulse. If you notice any unwanted emotions surfacing, like anger, sadness, fear, or guilt, simply be with them. Hear them. Notice them. Ask them why they are present, and they will likely point to a much deeper need that sounds something like, I am seen, I am loved, I am accepted, I am safe. Remind yourself that you are all of these things and draw your power from there. And I'd also like to share, just real briefly, Gemini, something I had to do for myself lately. Well, I didn't have to, I chose to. But I noticed some demons of mine popping up. And so to do my shadow work the other day, I visualized myself as if I was the teacher in the front of a classroom, and my demons, my shadows, they were all going to get a turn to come up to me one by one and tell me what they're afraid of, tell me what they're upset about, so that I, being the teacher, could educate them and calm them down and comfort them and let them know, okay, if this is what you're afraid of, have you considered this? So maybe somebody needed to hear that. I'm not really sure. I found it extremely helpful. It was really, really quite a powerful day for me. So I hope that helped you, Gemini. Maybe that's all I was sent here to say. Who knows? But I do appreciate you being with me, here with me. Thank you ever so much, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.